It has been 2 years since I started my business, and wanted to talk a little bit about that today. And well, I don't really specifically know when my business started, because I there's that one date where I registered my business with the state. There's this one day I sent out my first email. There's this one day where I don't know. There's a lot of things that can formally signify a start date, but I just don't really know what date to assign it to. So it's July Life Coach. My birthday is in July, which is tomorrow. So I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. But yeah. So just decided to talk about 2 years of this thing that I call my business, and I started it in 2022, and it is now 2024. So hey, good job, me. First of all, many I remember having these random discussions with my wife, then girlfriend, when we were dating like 10 years ago, and I always had these entrepreneurial ideas about how to. Hey, what if there was a business that did this? Hey, what if there was this idea to do this? And I always thought of these like really wacky startups, but at the time there were a lot of startups coming up, and I remember my wife saying like, "Why do you think of all these like things that you're realistically not likely to like even do?" And I'm like, "Well, it's just kind of fun, right?" And then fast forward like 10 years later, I have a business. Although it's like none of the things that I talked about with my wife back then, but it's a coaching business, and I'm glad to have started it. It's been 2 years, and last year I had a recap video about a lot of things that I did. Last year, the big theme of my coaching business was coaching as many people for free as possible. My ultimate goal was 100 people, but I think from January 1st of 2023 to the end, I think the number was close to like 50, 60 ish. And after that phase, basically, since last July, what has happened? Let's see. My business coaching, I think, is the biggest thing that I did. I had like an entire month of meeting people on Zoom. I was just in a Zoom room all the time, all day for a month. And I had my students hop in and then ask me business questions, get unblocked, and then we would workshop ideas together. And, I would help people write their offers and things like that. And I did 3 iterations of that. And now it's like a hybrid program that's available for purchase. Also, I started offering some cool kind of coaching packages. Before last year around this time, there was no way for you to work with me by paying me. I was exclusively like a free one-on-one coach, and since then, I have repurposed some of my things so that there's this thing called an essence reading. It's a purely intuition driven kind of a reading package, and there's a monthly coaching which you can get for $300. Like it's a weekly, basically 4 weekly calls, 1 hour Zoom sessions, and then there's a 6 month version of it. And the transitioning from the free business to the paid business was a tough one, but then hey, I thought like I want to do a lot of things in this world that help a lot of people, and in order to do that I need money. And if this wasn't a business, if this was a non-profit charity, or if it was kind of a hobby of mine, then I'd be okay doing it. But like hey, the whole reason why I started a business was to make money, right? And with the money, I'm happy to also report that so far I've donated about $5,000 to various needs. Compassion International, Spill the Tea Cafe in Hawaii, Aina Momona, another Hawaiian organization, UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine, Los Angeles Rabbit Rescue, One Love Prison Meditation Program, and these are some of the organizations I have donated to this year. And I always thought that philanthropy would be a part of my business when I make a lot more money. But there were a lot of forces in my life that pulled me towards, hey, let's start donating right now. Let's make the money circulate right now. And I'm very happy that has been the case because, making money feels good, right? Like when you get the emails that people purchase something, and when you get the emails of like clients wanting to sign up with you for a coaching contract, like that feels good. But what feels really good is when you can donate like a significant amount of money to a cause that you really, really care about, because then you get to realize that life isn't all about just you, right? And when I do client work, I feel connected with the clients, but it's when I do the philanthropy work, when I work with the people who need the money to either eat because there are food scares, to sleep because there are shelter scares, or be educated because there are education scares, or they need medical help. Those are some things that I like to donate towards, and it's been very rewarding. And quick plug, you can also donate here, July Life Coach Ko-fi.com, and when you do that, I will funnel and channel your money to the causes that help the islands, that help the people who can't eat, that help the people who are really in need of your resources, and I'm happy to be that channel for you. Another big theme in the last year has been Buddhism, and I've been practicing Buddhism for many, many, many days now, about 8 months. It's been a tough challenge for me, but at the same time, it's been a very rewarding and meaningful journey for me, because more than being a coach, being a practicing Buddhist has made it very effective for me to talk about things, because I understand the mechanics of suffering so much better than ever before. And so Buddhism has been another really big theme in my life. And I'm here talking to you, all of you, in YouTube, right? Needless to say, YouTube has been a big part of my coaching experience. I love talking to all of you, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I thought being a YouTuber was so hard because I had to edit videos, and I had to put in like the search engine optimization, and I needed to do the thumbnails, and that required a lot of creativity, like even these automated captions, right? Like I used to do it hand by hand. That was horrible. And I would need to edit all my pauses and and things like that. But I found a way to do YouTube in a way that I really enjoy it, and thankfully, and to be completely honest with you, really fortunately, you all have been really, really, really appreciative of the work that I do, and hey, that makes me that feels very, very rewarding for a guy who spends very little time on his YouTube channel, like making it look good and presentable. I have 912 subscribers as of right now, and there's a bunch more who aren't subscribed. But hey, I don't really care that much about the numbers, but it's a side effect of the things that I love doing, right? And you have no obligation to watch these videos, but hey, you're here watching them, listening to what I have to say every day, and I just wanted to tell you and let you know that I really, really, really appreciate your support, especially here on YouTube, because it's a platform I really care about a lot. In the algorithm feed, there can be lots of videos that take your attention away, that divert your focus, and that distract you from the idea that like your life is meant to be suffering. And I'm here with you, and every day I just want to give you a little reminder that there's no reason to suffer in your life. You can be happy today. And the more I encourage you to ask questions, the more you ask questions, and I've been really enjoying answering your questions in the comments and as well as in the videos. So as always, I would like to end with an invitation. If you have anything you want to ask me about life, about suffering, and anything, let me know in the comments, or send me an email at billy@julylifecoach.com if you want some anonymity, or join my Discord channel and ask away. And I'm always here to answer your questions. That's why I do this YouTube channel. Alright, well, that's a recap of how my year 2 of my business has been, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful year 3. I can't wait to see what that brings in. And I love you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video.